Our attempt at a winter salad garden has been a real test this winter with the cold snaps that we've had. I want to show you some that have made it through with flying colors. And first of all, we have Indian summer variety spinach. The spinach was sown last fall and it's done beautifully through the winter. And one nice thing about this variety is it is tolerant of 2 races of downy mildew disease, and so it should be healthy for us. Also, it's slightly savoyed, so it's not quite as curly as some other varieties, so it should clean well when we're ready for harvest, and it has a nice upright form. So we have a jump start on spring with that, and with all these greens, we've kept them under a cloche or a row cover of plastic using our cattle panel frame, and hopefully that's protected them somewhat. Take a look at our star though. This is mache or corn salad, and this is one green that we're going to have in our Oklahoma homestead theme garden this year, because this was a common green that was grown by settlers because it was so dependable. They could plant it in the fall, it has a mild flavor, and they could eat that as a salad green all winter long. It's very popular in Switzerland and other European countries, and really we'd like you to try it in your garden and see just how good it can be. Moving on down, we have a green with a little more snap to it, and that's endive. Now this is not the Belgian endive that people force for eating that takes a long time. This is an endive green that's just grown for the leaves. And this is Salad King variety. Typically what we do with endive though to mild it up is when it gets closer to harvest, and we'll show you how to do this later this spring. As you get closer to harvest, you can put a container over that or cover it with black paper, the very center of it, the last few days, and that will take some of the snap or bite out of the flavor as it is blanched before harvest. Usually that's 3 days before harvest that you want to do that. Over here is escarole, and escarole, this variety is Nouveau. There are many varieties. Escarole is used in a lot of European countries, and we ought to use it more here as a salad base in lieu of the less cold hardy lettuces, and that's one that you might want to try as well, and it's very mild flavored. Moving on over here is a new green that they just call vitamin green, and it's actually in the brassica family, which is the same family as cauliflower and broccoli and so forth, but it's grown as a green, and it doesn't have that mustardy snap of a lot of mustard greens. It's really fairly mild, and that's one that you might want to try this spring. Then we have Kiona, which is a Japanese mustard green that's extremely mild, has very attractive cut leaf foliage, looks like the flea beetles have been after this a little bit, so we'll have to maybe put some kind of screening fabric on here to protect it this spring, but it really has beautiful foliage. And then we have arugula, some people call it rocket, and it has a fairly peppery flavor for salad. You want to use that in just small amounts. Then we have kind of a dud here because we have a problem with small animals getting into our garden and chewing on greens, and they really love this. You can't even see it. It's called miner's lettuce or Claytonia. Should be an extremely mild lettuce flavored green, but the animals have just chomped it right on down to the ground. Last of all, if you want to throw them all in at once, you might consider buying a mix of these greens called mesclun, and mesclun is just a mix of greens. It's sort of your salad that's already tossed for you in the garden. This is a mild mesclun mix that we have planted on the end here, and I put some in a wallpaper trough that you can get at most any hardware store, and sowed these in the cold frame, and they're coming along just fine, and they have a mix of all these greens that I just talked about. So you might consider some kind of a mix like this, start it on your windowsill or in your cold frame, and get the jump on spring with some fresh salad crops.
We hope you've enjoyed this classic from the Oklahoma Gardening Vault. Remember, even though these tips and techniques are timeless, there's always something new to learn in the world of gardening. By subscribing to both Oklahoma Gardening and OK Gardening Classics, you'll have access to a wealth of gardening knowledge, both classic and contemporary.